What's up guys, my name's Curtis and welcome to 5 Minute Finance, where I take personal finance topics and explain them to you in 5 minutes or less. In case you guys missed it, the newest government relief package, the American Rescue Plan, was just signed into law. With that comes another round of stimulus checks, worth $1,400 for single filers earning up to $75,000 per year and joint filers earning up to $150,000 per year. The size of these payments also phase out just like previous stimulus checks. So single filers earning above $80,000 and joint filers earning above $160,000 will not receive stimulus checks. In addition, this relief package gives $1,400 per dependent. So if you are getting a third stimulus check, here are the 5 things that I think you should do with that stimulus money. I am going to say that I'm not a financial advisor, so this is definitely not financial advice. This is just what I myself would do with this money. And these 5 things do need to be done in order. First thing I would do if you don't have any money saved up is to put that stimulus check in a savings account and treat it as your emergency fund. Having an emergency fund is important for a lot of different reasons. First off, emergencies do happen, and I hate to see when people are forced to go further into debt for an emergency that costs maybe just a couple $100s. You will forever be stuck if you constantly need to rely on debt and credit to cover small emergencies. Also, anecdotally, it really feels as though emergencies are a lot less common if you have that emergency reserve built up. I don't know why that is, but I will say that having a fully funded emergency fund makes life a lot easier from my financial perspective. If you already have a really good emergency fund built up, the next thing you should do is to attack any high interest debt that you may have. I'm talking credit cards, personal loans, maybe payday loans, or even student loans with high interest, or just any other debt that you have with interest above around 8% or so. This is the kind of debt that can continually weigh you down and slow your ability to build wealth. Taking the $1,400 or more, depending on your situation, from this stimulus money and applying it to these high interest debts not only saves you a lot of money in interest over the course of the loan, it also helps you get out of debt a lot quicker. Again, going in order here, so if all of your high interest debt is paid off, I'd put that stimulus money straight into a retirement account. Simply maxing out your Roth IRA every year is one of the best things you can do for yourself in terms of personal finance. And $1,400 from the government is almost a quarter of the way there to a fully maxed out IRA for this year. You could also increase your 401k contributions for a little while, so you could try to max that out as well. Number 4, if you're comfortable where your retirement accounts are, you should take that stimulus money and make investments elsewhere. Things such as real estate, personal businesses you may want to start, or just simply taxable brokerage accounts are great places to put your money. There are a plethora of different options when it comes to investing outside of those tax-advantaged retirement accounts. Just make sure you do your research and invest in things that you are comfortable investing in. I hesitate to put this 5th option in there for where you could spend your stimulus money, and again, I need to stress how important it is that you do these steps in order. So if you have an emergency fund built up, you don't have any high interest debt, you're maxing out your retirement accounts, and you're comfortable with where the rest of your investments are, you could use the stimulus money to treat yourself. Buy something you've always wanted, take a vacation while flights are really cheap, do with the money what you please. But only use the stimulus money to treat yourself if you're in an excellent financial position already. And the truth of the matter is, most people who fall into this category of extremely good finances might not even be receiving a stimulus check anyway because their income is too high. So again, do these things in order and only treat yourself if your finances are absolutely excellent. I know some people might say that once you get to this point where you don't have high interest debt and your investments are doing extremely well, you might want to start paying down your low interest debt such as mortgages. And although I am all for paying down debt as soon as possible, if your mortgage is something like 3.5%, it's really a personal call, whether you'd prefer to invest that money or pay down your mortgage. Again, guys, this is just what I myself would do. This is in no way financial advice, but I hope this video helped you guys understand where you should prioritize your stimulus money if you are receiving one of those stimulus checks. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would really help out my channel. And if you're new around here and you want to watch more personal finance videos in the future, click on this globe right here to subscribe.